For all of you guys who are having problems, Miss Sherilyn is back to help you get past those things with a fabulous GPT. And baby, did Taylor step it up this week with her GPT? She stepped it up like, I don't know. I think Taylor was already at 10, but I think she's gone to 20 with this new GPT. For all of you who are like me that love abstract art, Taylor's new GPT is all that and 5 bags of chips. William's visuals in this GPT that he has created, man, listen, it has all the things. It has the imagery, it has the different options for the visuals, it has music, lyrics, and for you guys who are creating your videos, it has the ability for you guys to plug in your motion. That is what's inside of that GPT. And we have a surprise from you from the TRM team, Miss Talya Morris. Baby, that GPT that she created, that's an exclusive. Let me say that really, really quickly. An exclusive GPT for our TRM Patreon. You hear that, TRM Patreon subscribers? If you guys have not been in your Patreon, it is already there for you. Go ahead, jump right on over. Jump right on over. It is all, she put it up right before the call. So we're super excited to see it. I can't wait for you to see the images. The images are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. So we're really excited to have you here. Before we get started, Martine, can you get everybody up on the wheel in the giveaways?
Absolutely. So those of you that are new, good evening. I'm Martine. I'm the M in the TRM team, and we're a creative group that come together to talk AI, tech, business, and crafting. And we believe in elevating our entire community to help them reach their goals. So glad to have everybody here tonight. And our creators have been kind enough to drop some freebies on us. Okay. So here's how you get access to those freebies in the chat, both on Facebook and in the zone. I'm going to drop a link. You're going to sign up to join the prize wheel. It's kind of like I'm Vanna Black. All right. And I'm here to spin the wheel. We'll spin the wheel as long as you're signed up. You will get an opportunity to win some of these wonderful prizes and products and services that our panelists have been so kind to give. Couple of things to keep in mind. You've got to sign up by 7:45. Okay. Our goal is to get that wheel going no later than a little bit before 8. So by 7:45 Central Standard, whatever that means for you, make sure you sign up. Okay. So you get one entry. So please don't put your name, then your uncle name, then your married name, then your baby daddy name. Don't do that. That's not cool. All right. So you get one entry that way. Another way you can get entries, though, is if you share this live. Remember, we have a slew of folks who are coming to share their heart and soul through their products, and we want to get the word out. So you can help us by sharing the live. You will get an entry for sharing the live as well. Okay. So glad to have everybody. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I look forward to what we're going to be doing together.
Well, thank you, Martine. As always, I like to pick one person that I see. You see Tanya leave. Did you see Tanya leave? She heard me get ready to start. Tanya just walked on away. She just walked on away. She was like, Regina is not picking me today to have that
Tanya said you will
conversation.
not get her this week. You will not get her.
Just how you said, not today. But let's see, who do I see in my screens that I want to have the conversation with? Miss Walker, Miss Angela Walker, how are you doing today? She's like, Lord have mercy. The Lord, how are you?
She said,
I'm
I did not
well.
sign up for this today. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
It,
good. And yourself?
I'm doing good. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Do you currently have a business? And is this your first time at TRM? Because it's the first time I'm seeing you.
This is my first time in TRM, and Usually because I'm on Pacific time and I'm running and doing various things, I get thrown off with the time zone. So it was a good thing we just came out of one. So I'm like, just stay right here
Just
and
float on over.
float on over. So um, I do have a business that I am really trying to build. I have another business, a print on demand business that I'm really trying to get that back up and running. And yeah, I'm trying to do multiple businesses this year. That is my goal. That's my goal.
Well, that's amazing. Yeah, I love POD. If have you ever taken any classes from Miss Talia Morris? She is our print on demand queen here. She's done some amazing things with print on demand. What are the things that you like to make for print on demand? What are some of the things that, makes your heart sing when you create them?
Well, it's been a while. That was 2 years. That was a 2 year ago business venture. So that's gonna be something that I'll slowly roll back into. But
Okay.
the creativity in doing um designs, doing different things for t-shirts and sweatshirts. I learned a lot going through the process that I did 2 years ago with that. And
Mhm.
now with where I am with AI and all of the things that I'm learning here, my creativity in a design is just gonna be, it really is. I
Expanded.
know that it will be when I get back in that space, but for right now, I'm really more on the empowerment. So my business name on the platform is Empowered Marketing, and I really want to try and help other people in their businesses along with doing the expansion for myself. I love the art. I've always loved art. I love the AI space. So that's where I am right now. I'm loving the AI space. It makes me feel good. It makes my heart feel good. So
And I know with the marketing and empowering businesses and using the AI to do those things, everything comes together all in one place. That's amazing. That's amazing.
yes, it
Well,
is.
thank you so much for having
Thank you.
the conversation
Thank
with
you.
me. And you guys never know if I see you guys on camera, I may have a conversation with you. But the reason why I'm going to tell you the reason why we're doing this, because we have a lot of people that are moving from DCT over here that say, hey, I'm a little scared to be on camera, to have these conversations. And that is the thing that I love to do. I love to help people have the conversation and get comfortable with being online and talking to a number of people all at once. So I have those conversations with you guys. So then you guys can go out there and kill it live all by yourself. And we always talk about putting you on the big screen. We want to be able to put you on the big screen all by yourself, where we're not with you, where you can go on there, talk about your business, and get your message out to the audience. So I'm super excited to have you guys here.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you very
you're welcome.
much.
You're welcome. Okay. So, guys, we are at the moment where we're going to be talking to a creator. I don't know if you guys love lasers the way I love lasers, but we have a woman that does laser printing to another level that is here, that is going to talk about her amazing business, Miss Rhonda Fisher. Miss Rhonda Fisher is here to talk about her business, to show us some of her products, and then maybe we can convince Rhonda to teach us a class. Maybe, I'm just throwing it out there, Rhonda. Everybody knows I throw it out there. I throw it out there. I put the challenge out there. Rhonda's looking at me like, Regina, you did not ask me to throw a class, but I'm putting it out there, Rhonda. I'm putting it out there. So, Miss Rhonda Fisher, how are you doing today? And are you ready for your big screen?
I'm good. Yes, I'm nervous, but yes, I'm good. I'm ready.
All right. Martine, I don't have the ability. Can you give me,
I
for
think
some reason I'm locked
I
out.
I think Ty's gonna have to. I don't think I have the rights to
Got
do
it.
that either.
Thank you.
I got you. Sorry.
Talya Morris. Okay, there you go, Rhonda. How are you doing tonight? And so, if you just tell everybody about your business, what you do, and you can, I'm sure Talia will give you the ability to share your screen if you want to show your website, because I want everyone to see what you have to offer.
Hey, well, my name is Rhonda Fisher. I am, well, I'd say I used to do web designing. So a couple years ago, I pivoted into doing, going back to crafting. By trade, I am an IT specialist. I work for the, I work for the government as as an IT specialist. But I was doing web developing for the longest time, and I got to the point where I just it wasn't what I wanted to do. So during COVID, I pivoted into doing crafting. I I like making things, and so I decided I was going to, that's what I was going to do. So I started out doing shirts, t-shirts. One of the shirts I have on, I do embroidery. So the shirt I have on here, I embroidered that, has my business logo on that on there. I've done I do business for, what is that, B2B and B2C. That's what my business is. Um, I have I have one giant laser. It's a 500-pound laser that I use to create my signs. I have a smaller one, and I also incorporated a UV printer. So I love journals, and I like making journals, and I know I'll hopefully I don't mess your name up, Taylor. But these are some of the books that I've made. So let me see. Hopefully I can do this without you. You guys can see this. So I
Oh,
print.
very nice. So you like the cinch?
Yeah.
That's
And so I did this one, and I made a whole bunch of these during the holidays because I had family and relatives wanting books. And
Oh, I
this
love
is
your
on
art.
wood. This is on wood. So I like printing. I found out that printing on wood is I don't know, just the colors come out so much vibrant than if I printed it on cardboard or whatever else that notebooks are made out of. But my business is
Thick
also
is the
make,
wood? How
huh?
thick is that? How thick is it?
It is 1/8.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, 1/8 inch. And so what it is, so when I print on it, and I get a different a special, it's not a special wood, but the wood it's finished already. So when this is printed on there, it prints out really smooth and not rough. So I like this the way it is, way it prints out. And just in the book and in here, all it is just, it's notebook paper. So if you're just wanting just to do your notes, to doodle, because that's what I do. And before I got my UV printer, I was engraving on the wood. So once I decided I didn't want to do that anymore because then I would have to paint it. So that's why I had got a UV printer, and I started printing on wood, and I like it a lot. And that I also make signs like this. So if you're,
Wow.
you have an event and you put your QR code right here, or you're at the markets and that stuff, your customers can be able to do this.
Is that wood also?
No, this is acrylic.
Acrylic. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Ooh.
acrylic. And then I also do tumblers. So this tumbler, my machine engraves this.
Engraved. Oh man, I love it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So yeah, and I made this, and I designed this wrap around here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we gonna have you teaching classes in no time. Just get your mind right, Miss Rhonda. Go ahead and
Okay. And the last thing I wanted to show you is like I said, I do embroidery. and I was embroidering this this weekend, and that so, and I did this. This took me, I don't know if you see it. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. It took about 2 hours to do.
Wow.
And
Now,
That is gorgeous.
I have a question about the embroidery. It's beautiful. So, but it looks like it may have came from your AI art. So I was curious if the two are connected, and maybe not. I'm just curious.
hey, well, I take these ones. I did purchase these ones, but I am going. I plan. That's why I decided to do AI, so I can be able to do my own. So I can be able to, and I have done some of my own. Matter of fact, I made some patches.
Oh, you speaking my language now.
Mhm.
Let's talk.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
They're so cute.
So I did these, and because I wanted to see how they would turn out, and
Those look like Regina, like one of her Wednesday Addams dolls. That's
They're cute.
and I did this one too because I just wanted to see how it came out. But I did the patches and that, and like I said, I don't have the bigger stuff that I can't bring in, but
Mhm.
I said I do. My business is to help business entrepreneurs who are wanting business signs. If they're wanting to be able to have apparel for their business, I have clients that I've designed their logos that is on their building. My cousin who is a hairstylist, I designed their logo and it's on their building, and it's whatever they're needing that has a logo, I print it, or I embroidered it. And then like I said, my daughter also has a business too. She's a hairstylist too. So I do her stuff.
Rhonda, you do have a
You
few
do have a
questions.
question. Oh, that's what I was about
You're
to say.
reading
For
my
sure,
mind.
do you digitize? That's the
Yes,
one that
I
most
do.
people are asking. Do you digitize?
I do.
And then
Oh,
this was a question about the embroidery. Did it take a long time to embroider because of the color change?
Yes, because I did this on a single needle, brother's
Mm.
single needle one. So that's why it took 2 hours to do that. But I also have a 10 needle one, but it would probably still take the same amount of time. And that because there's so many colors. But the shirt, this t-shirt one, that one did take 2 hours, but the hoodie, it took an hour and 69 minutes to do.
Yeah, I was
But
about to ask you how many needles you had for your embroidery. So you
yeah,
did that one on a single, but you have a 10 needle.
you have a 10 needle. And I
Okay.
decided, and my 10 needle, my single one, it has a bigger width. I could say I can do a bigger hoop on it than I can on my 10 needle. So that's why I embroidered that on there using the single needle.
I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
I
Vicky was
love
saying
that.
she has a 15 needle and she was wondering about her AI, using her AI art to embroider with.
You
I love
can,
that.
yeah, you can. And the thing is that you just have to make sure, because I wanted when I digitized this image, this one here, sometimes you can't get it to the way you think you want it to be, what the image looks like, because there's so much layers within that image. So then you have to start taking layers away from it. So it's just going to be flat. So doesn't have all the other layers in there, because sometimes it doesn't come out. And when you digitize, it may take you a minute to get it the way you're wanting it.
You have a question. Do you sell your patches separately?
Yes. And if you're wanting customized patches, then you'd have to tell me what you're wanting, and that so I would be able to do that. And even when it comes to the apparel that you're wanting, if you're wanting a hoodie or you're wanting a shirt that has your business logo on it, you would have to just send me the image so I could be able to digitize the image and that. So I can be able to put that on there, because I have a client where she has a nonprofit And I did, it's like a so African American woman that has just an afro on it, and then it just has the logo, I mean the name up here on the top, and then and then in the back it has something. I do work for them. It's a friend of mine that has a nonprofit. But
That's
yeah,
amazing. You had one other question. What type of laser do you have?
I have a Mirror 9 as a Aeon, and then I have a Glowforge.
Which glow
But
forge do you have?
I have not the one with the pass through, the Pro. I have the Pro.
Mhm.
That was my very first laser, my very
Oh.
first one, and I have I guess you call it a she shed. So I had it in there, but then my husband is like, you need to go in the garage, Rhonda. So because I can't get a 500-pound machine in my she shed. It just won't fit in there.
It's too heavy.
Yeah, so it would just
Mhm.
probably just make it fall to the ground. So it's in the garage. And so he says, you need to put the other one in there too, because it's like when you're lasering, smoke comes out. So you just have to be able to have where that smoke needs to go to. So it's easier to put it in the garage and the smoke can go that way. And that.
Yeah, I want to go forge too. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like the Glowforge, but also there's that We Create. That one is also a good one too.
Mhm.
And
Okay. I'll look into it.
yes,
One
I'm
last
trying not to
question.
buy anything else.
go ahead.
Up to what size does the acrylic pieces go? So how large do you get with your acrylic pieces? I hope I
Okay, so my Aeon is 25 by 36. So whatever fits in that bed can go in there.
That's
And
not bad.
so if I do a circle, like the circle, the biggest circle I can get in there is like an 18 by 18. And that just to make sure. So what I do is I would cut that circle out first, and then whatever needs to go on top of it, then I would just cut that and put that on top. And so I just cut the 18 by 18 out by itself.
There was a question a little bit earlier. I saw it and then I found it. Iris wants to know, can she get background images when you are doing embroidery? And I think you kind of answered that you have to flatten it down so much that, if it's a small detail, it's really hard to get that. Isn't that correct?
I mean, I can't say yes, but no, it just depends on how, when you go in there, and you've got to be really detailed at it. But you can put shadows on there. The shadows will be a different color. So let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it on here on this, but this that I did, there is her arms is a different color.
You can tell. Uh-huh.
You can tell that her arms
That
are
is beautiful. I love the image. I love it.
in that. So yeah, you can. You can do that. It's just you need to make sure that the image is flat, because when you go and digitize, sometimes the program will make it where it's a satin, and then you're in there going in there and changing all the different colors and that stuff. And that kind of
Miss
flat.
Iris, can you unmute? Because I want to make sure that we answer your question. Um, can you
I'm
explain what you
sorry.
mean by the
Yeah.
background?
So the background that's behind you, Miss Rhonda, right now,
Uh-huh.
I am in awe of that whole workshop. Look, if can I get that on even a canvas, or can you print it on something else so I can put it on my wall or anything?
Yes. I can print that on canvas. Yes. And
That's what I
sorry,
want.
I didn't tell you, I didn't talk about my UV printer. On my UV printer, you can print on canvas. You can print on acrylic, glass, wood.
Okay. So I would
So
go on your website and order it?
Yeah, I don't have that on there yet. I don't have this image on here. It's just
Okay.
I was because my thing is that my vision of is creating an image like this showing a laser printer, but not that small, something that is sitting on the ground. So I will just have to ask Regina, you can help me with that.
Absolutely.
So I'll go on your website and you'll remember me because I'm stuck on that image behind you.
Okay, and then you can also just email me too. You know, you can email me, and
Okay.
and we can talk. And
Okay.
And
Thank you.
Iris, I dropped her contact page from her website in the chat, so you can go ahead and fill it in right then.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
I was very confused about what Miss Iris was asking. I was like, she can say it better than anybody, so let me let her talk. Okay.
Oh,
I
for
wanted to
sure.
make sure we were getting her question answered. Next question. UV, you said that you do those.
UV
Do you
print,
do gang sheets or do you just do
I don't, okay, UV printing is like what I did here,
Mhm.
but DTF,
Right.
I don't do
Mhm.
DTF. I don't have a DTF machine, no.
Okay. I
And I
was
have a
so
white
as
toner.
far as the UV transfers though, do you sell those? Like if
No,
someone
it's
sends
just
you an image, you just print.
it's just plain UV. It's not a UV DTF machine. It's just a UV.
Mhm. Gotcha. Okay.
No. Yep.
Listen,
I
you
know
got a
that
lot going on, Miss Rhonda. You got a lot going. Got
I
a lot
do.
going on.
And I have, you know, people, it's like the one thing I always hear about people say that you need a niche down, but the thing is that that's why I had I feel like I'm pigeonholed when I have to be in one category. So I like to do a lot of things. So that means engraving, that means printing, painting, making clothing. Those are the things I like to do. And so that's why I have pivoted from doing web designing, because I felt like I was pigeonholed into that one thing, and I just was not happy with it anymore.
Yeah, you're my spirit sister. I understand. I'm with you. I cannot be held down. I got to do all the things. I got to do them.
Yeah, that's me.
I got to do it. I got to do it.
There
So I
was
completely understand.
there was a question out on Facebook. Can you print on canvas? And she did answer that. She said that she has a UV printer, and she's able to print on canvas with her UV printer. Super
Yeah.
excited about that. Look, oh, look, there she goes. Look at that. So taking your art, sending your art and having her print your canvas.
Yeah.
She can print her canvas. What is your lead time for your business? If for any request, depending on, like, how long will it take once they submit their order to completion?
I say it just depends on how big the order is. So if it's I say maybe if you give it to me today, you probably have it by the end of the week, because I'm one of those people like to hurry and get things out. I don't like to hold on too much. I like to be able to hurry and get things done. So, but if it takes longer, I'll let you know. If it's a big order, it could take a week. So it just depends on what you give me.
Okay, all right. Vicky she wants to know what digitizing software do you use? And are you know
Lux.
on Lux? Okay. And this is the
Hatchery,
third.
sorry. Lux and Hatchery.
Okay. And I want you to know, Miss Rhonda, this is the third or fourth person that has asked, are you going to be teaching this? So put that in your back pocket and
Okay.
know that they want to learn how to do this as well.
Okay.
All right.
I will
Well,
put it in my back pocket. Yes.
put it in your back.
Put it
Put
in
it in
your
your
back
back
pocket.
pocket.
We gonna revisit it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna be one of those in your email talking about, hey, let's talk about this class. Okay. How soon are we
Okay.
gonna be get that going?
Okay. I'm ready.
So everybody, Martine has placed all of her information on Facebook, and she's placed it inside the chat for you guys to get in contact with her about her services. As you see, she does a number of services. Make sure that you guys are contacting her, showing her some love for her business because her product is amazing. I don't know about you guys, but that wooden journal, uh, that sang to my heart. That
Can I
really
say
did.
one thing? I want to be able to give one of those away.
Oh, thanks. Well, we will
Ooh,
put it on the wheel, honey.
you surely will. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Hey,
And
you're
please
welcome.
make sure you check both the chats. You got all kind of love. I couldn't keep up. So make sure you give both of them a
Jennifer says she'll take it, but Jennifer, you have to put it in and be on the wheel, Jennifer. Boy, I
Look,
tell
we will not be tussling tonight. Okay, we will not tussle tonight.
So thank you again, Rhonda. It was awesome. Like to have a physical product, and especially a business to business where we can patronize one another. I think that is
Absolutely.
absolutely amazing. And we're
Thank
super,
you so
super
much,
excited to
Lynn.
have you on here and to see all the things that you do, the patches, the artwork, the UV printing, the laser, all of the things. We're so excited to have it. You have like 50 classes sitting right in your toolbox right now for you
Yeah.
to get out there. So excited to have you on, and make sure that you guys sign up for the wheel because she's giving away one of those amazing wooden journals. Amazing. So thank you again,
Thank
and
you.
we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
will have you back again, honey. We will have you back again. So get
I,
ready.
I love it. I loved it.
Thank you
Oh,
so much, Miss Rhonda.
all right. We've had this GPT creator on several times. And she always has a very thoughtful GPT. What can I say about her GPT? When I went through it, it took me through. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but sometimes I struggle with a little bit of procrastination. A little bit of procrastination. I struggle with that. But having her GPT to help me with my productivity, I was able to get past that by working with her GPT. Um, and her GPT did a lot of things. I put her GPT through its paces. I asked it to do a couple things that were outside of the scope of the quote unquote the scope of the GPT, but within the scope of the GPT. Because I'm coming up with a class and I've been procrastinating on getting that class together, Sherilyn. I have. I've talked about it maybe 2, 3 months. The girls know about it. I've talked about it 2, 3 months ago. Still haven't done it. It's been out there floating in the atmosphere. So I decided to tell the GPT that I was struggling with that and use it for my productivity. And it was absolutely amazing. And I really appreciate your GPT.
And it would
So
not let you rest until you answered their questions.
no, it would not. It kept digging and digging and digging and digging. And I was like, that's Sherilyn. That Sherilyn sure does know how to write a GPT. That Sherilyn knows how to write a GPT. Because I was like, I want to do this class. And it was like, okay, so what do you want to do? What's the next thing you should want to do? And what's the next thing you want to do? And then finally, towards the end, because you're for procrastinators, you're looking for an outline to come out so you can look at the outline. Not Cheryl's GPT. It didn't give me the outline up front. It gave me the outline at the end after I went through all of the steps. So I really, really appreciated this GPT. And if you guys have heard me talk about Sherilyn's GPTs before, they are built because she is a very thoughtful GPT creator. It is how she does her coaching. It is how she lives her life. She is a very thoughtful person. So I want to thank you again for another amazing GPT. And I'm going to let you take the wheel and explain your GPT. And Sherilyn, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So for those of you who may not know me, I'm Sherilyn Leggett. I'm one of the OG Coco Twins coaches slash DCT. And I don't work so much in that realm anymore, but as I needed to sort of work a little slower for my mental. So what I found myself doing is still working it through developing these GPTs that help people get to the next point. So with this particular GPT, it's sort of the holistic, if you would, a virtual coach. And I still stick, like I said, in that realm. And one of the things that it does is listening, active listening, and hearing what you're saying, the tone that you're saying it in, and then it sort of comes back with not just, okay, let's do this. No, it's okay, why do you feel that way? What are the things that have brought you to this point, basically? So it's listening to you and being aware of what it is that you're talking about, and then helping you do some guided reflection to sort of help you uncover what's the problem? How did you get here? What's slowing you down? And why do you have this issue? And so it helps you break down those barriers. And then it comes back with actionable strategies to help move you from that point A to point B. That was one of the things that, and I'll just be transparent for the first time because I'm going to have to do it again in a minute. But when I joined DCT, one of the biggest things that Misha was into was mindset. And in my job, I'm like, okay, fix it, get it here. This is yours, this is yours, this is yours. And then when I come to these meetings, he's like, okay, how do you feel? And my brain is like, wait, I feel fine. Teach me the things. But sometimes it's behind the thing that once you have done all the work and built all the things, and now you want to move forward, you keep coming to the same block that won't let you move. You keep coming to the same block that won't let you move. And you have 1,000 products back here, but they're all sitting back here because you're still at the stumbling block and you can't move. So that's sort of one of the things that this GPT, I hope for all of you, because it works for me, helps you move past the stumbling blocks because of the questions that it asks. So what it does differently is it understands. It doesn't just respond to your words. It processes and helps you get to the underlying emotion. It empathizes. It doesn't say, oh, your girl is going to be okay. And it doesn't say, girl, get off this couch and go do that. It meets you in the middle. It's like, I hear you. This is what you said, but this is what we got to do. So then these are the steps based on what you say. It's not just going to give you the work. It's going to help you work through by asking you the questions, what's stopping you? And then it empowers you to move forward. So with all of that being said, I don't want to, I keep moving back and forth, go too far, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If I can find it, yes. Okay. Let me know if you can see it. Are you seeing Elevate You?
Yes.
Okay. So there are 4 different conversation starters there. One is for goal setting, and that's something that we learned a lot of while we were being taught in our coaching class, is you can't get anywhere if you don't have a goal. So there is a very distinct goal setting, step by step, going through the SMART goals. And it doesn't hear what you have to say and give you your goals. It talks to you and let you set your own goals. And forgive me if I keep looking to the right, because all of your pictures just float over here and I keep talking to you. So there's a goal setting one, and there's one on mindset, which I found that I needed a lot. So let's discover what's holding you back. And there's one on self-care, and I put there, how do I even start? Because self-care can be a lot of things. So, and then there's productivity, which is the one Regina said that she worked in. If I'm working on a project, how do I piecemeal that project out and get it done? So instead of asking for one of you guys to volunteer to walk through a process. Yes. Did someone say, hold on? Oh, okay. I am going to be vulnerable enough to do something for myself, because I went to an event today for a really good friend who was being honored on Martin Luther King Day. And they took a picture of me, and then they sent me the picture digitally. And I'm like, what in the world? Who is that? I was not happy with what I saw. So one of the things I retired in March. So I've been sitting here at the house for 6 months, and guess what? This girl has gained some weight. So I need to work through, how do I fix that? So we always work through business issues. We always work through our digital marketing companies, and we all have GPTs that do that. I wanted to show you how this GPT works on more than just business. It works on us. So I am going to do, I was fiddling between mindset and self-care, but I'm going to do self-care. And it starts by saying, starting self-care can be overwhelming, but you've already done the powerful work by exploring it. So we're going to reflect, and it should give me this one question at a time, but we're going to go ahead and work through it like this. It says, reflect on what self-care means to you. Self-care looks different for everybody. What area in your life do you need attention on right now? So this shows you now the directions that it can take you in. I want to do physical and probably mental. I want to, and it says, when I imagine feeling truly cared for and refreshed, what comes to mind? So it's asking you to think deep. So these are the questions that you might want to, you have in your head, and you're not going to talk to people about, because rarely are we going to be quite that vulnerable and talking to everybody about what's in the deepest parts of us. But this GPT is right here in here with you. And so I am going to say physical and mental, because it takes mental to get up and do something that's that you don't particularly want to do. When I feel truly cared for, what comes to mind? I'm refreshed, more social, and will leave the house more, basically. Because if I don't feel good, I'm not gonna stay here. Step 2 is start small. Okay. That didn't go. So as you know, with ChatGPT, it sometimes will trickle on in the wrong way. And I meant to say in the beginning, what you will ask the GPT is, tell me what it is that you do for me. So when it gives you a list of what you can expect, then you can go back when it's missing a step and say, please tell me this. So I'm going to go back and say, but let's do this question by question to avoid overwhelm. To exercise more, feel physically fit, and more mobile. That's a fantastic goal. Feeling physically fit and more mobile enhances so many aspects of your life. What kinds of exercise feel most enjoyable or manageable for you right now? So rather than it telling me 10 things that I can do, it's asking me, what am I going to do? So once it knows what I'm going to do, then it can help me do that to my best ability. And I'm going to say walking, strength training, stationary bike. Walking, strength training, and a mix of cardio mobility is perfect for overall fitness. What would make it easier for motivating you to get started with these activities? Is it a specific time of the day? Is it music or listening to books? Is it choosing a person? And for me, it's time of day, motivation. Because it's frustrating starting over. It's understandable to feel frustrated. It's a common and valid feeling when reestablishing. It takes courage to try again, and you're doing that now. Let's make this feel as supportive and motivating as possible. If you can pick a time of day, are you looking for quiet and peaceful? Are you breaking down in midday with winding down? Evenings is evenings. I know this is slowing down from being as high as you were with the lady who was there before, but hopefully you'll feel you can get something from this. Evening is better for me.
Oh no, Sherilyn. So I've been engaging in I've been going live in the mornings and talking about quite a few topics that are in this GPT. And so you're really, really nailing the challenges that people have when it comes to going from non-movement to movement. The GPT is doing an excellent, excellent job. Last week I did this whole thing about like how to make the most of your energy based on what works best for you. I'm a morning girl, so that's what works best for me. So I was really excited to see this part because I was like, yep, I just spent a whole week talking about like you have to do your best work when you feel the best.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
the rest of the time you do what's easy. So for me, it's mornings. So I really, really like that this GPT taps into that because I've been experiencing that lately.
Thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. So I said evenings is better for me because my house is empty in the evenings. Evenings, it can be a lonely time for movement. It's a chance to unwind, time for movement, a chance to unwind, reflect on the day, and reconnect with your body. What would help you look forward to evening exercise? Because what I do is all day I'm going in the evening, going in the evening, going in the evening. By the time the evening gets here, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that. I need something to get me moving when I say that I'm going to move. So pairing it with something enjoyable like music or setting a calm mood or rewarding myself after, well, like a relaxing good book or tea. I say rewarding. Book or tea won't do it. I'll think of something. What's one simple thing you could do to make the evening feel special and enjoyable? I'll just go on and answer this. It says rewarding yourself is good. Here's a thought to explore, watching your favorite show. Can we keep brainstorming? Let's move on. Got it. We've identified evening exercise, and we're moving on to the next question. What feels realistic? 5 to 10 minute walk around the block. A 10 minute walk around the block, a 5 to 10 minute strength, a short session on the bike. And I'll say 5 to 10 minute strength and bike. Do I want to plan a detailed routine, specific strength that I like to do, whether you'll alternate strength and bike? I have a program that I'm not using, but I have it.
So it sounds like you about to.
Mm,
Sounds like you're getting ready to use it.
I am.
Mhm.
That
I
I am.
understand.
I have a program I will use. No need for or should I let it do it? I'll let it do it. Would you like to plan the details of the routine? Yes, so that you can see.
Sherilyn, while it's giving us those details, as soon as you prompted, you've got a ton of great feedback from the chat. Where can they pick up this GPT? Because we want to make sure that we get it in the hands of.
Yeah, if I didn't send you the link, I think I did. I'll make sure I drop it into the chat as soon as I'm done. Yes, for sure. And it's already in my Beacon store waiting for you. You want me to answer more questions before I go on?
Yeah, let's see that routine before we transition.
Okay. What did I say? Yes, let's plan a routine. Would you like to plan the details of the routine, such as or would you like plan the routine?
But you guys see how detailed and intricate her GPT is. It starts off kind of high level and then it just funnels right down to pinpoint for you. That is the thing that I love about how she writes her GPTs. Now we've gotten into an exercise routine. And it's going to tell you, obviously, give you your weekly schedule. I mean, Sherilyn, when you decided to write the GPT, um, I love the fact that you put self-care in there. What are some of the reasons why you decided to write this particular type of GPT?
One, listening to myself, and the other, I'm on TikTok, and happy that it's back. But I was finding a way to use my art, and I would hear some of the things that people were saying, and you can use them for sound bites. And then I would find my art where the words that they're talking about, you can see the expressions of my art going through it. And people were gravitating to the self-care sayings and the motivation that was in that. And also, like I said, listening to myself and the things that stop me, I need conversation, because within my business, there's nobody in my house who gets it. You guys get it. So when I talk to you guys online, that's where I get my motivation from. But there are things that I just need to understand. When I say I'm afraid to go live, we talk about why I'm afraid to go live and some of the little things that I can start. And I will say, just as you said, people talking on here, it makes you more comfortable and more comfortable. Doing little things is one of the things that it says, to get yourself comfortable. And I actually did go live on TikTok once, but I did it. So that is what made me, all of the pieces that are there are pieces that listening to people in DCT talk about the things that hold us back, the things that stop us. And though I was not getting people to coach, I wanted to find a way to talk to people. And I thought a GPT, and then now you got me talking. Then when I would talk to it and ask it to do things, and it would come to me with answers, and it'd say, take a deep breath. And I'm like, we've breathed. Write down 10 things that what I've written 20 things. There's still information that I need. I keep looking over here because you guys are here. There's still things that I want to hear, and I want to hear it like this. And I also wanted to talk to African American women. I wanted to recognize the things that we go through that may be different from other people. Understand that as you're answering questions. So depending on what it is that you're talking about, that's the feel that this GPT is going after.
I love that. I think that this would be a great GPT if you guys have not used voice with Chat GPT. Using her GPT along with the voice feature, it's going to be an absolute game changer for you, because then you have the interactiveness of talking to Chat GPT along with it giving you the prompts to help you through. I think that is going to be an amazing thing to use her GPT with. You had a couple of people ask you about if you could do for a person that is stuck. I think that is why Lula has her hand up. But Lula, uh, we want her to finish out this. And I think we've had the conversation about being able to use her GPT about someone who had in different aspects. Like for me, it was procrastination. She was getting her workout routine together for her self-care. There's a lot going on with the GPT, and it does a really in-depth, like you would have to ask specific questions about what are you stuck with, and then it's going to break it down to give you what you need to do. Is that
Right.
right, Carolyn?
Yes, you choose your conversation starter based on what it is, the issue that you're having. And I don't want to go out of this, but self-care, productivity, mindset, and goal setting. So I think productivity would be where uh, I think sometimes I've gone in with one question and then I get in there, I said, could this be a productivity question as opposed to this one? And he'll say, yeah, that's really productivity. But while in there, it started to work within productivity. I didn't have to go back out and start all over again. It just used what I had. But for being stuck, I think mindset sometimes will answer a lot of those questions because it's what's in here sometimes that stop us from pushing forward. Mine were like, I was gonna do that. She already did it. Their image is a little better than mine. They're not gonna like mine. All of the things that we say to ourselves that stop us from doing it. And all of the new things that keep popping up and we keep jumping over to the next thing and jumping over to the next thing. It helped me to stop doing that. That's sort of why I backed away from a lot of things and just focus on this, on me. And focusing on me helped me work through the little things slowly but surely because me was the problem.
I'm on mute. Let's finish this on up, Sherilyn, so everyone can see what the final product is. But I'm sure that it just keeps going and going and going. I love the fact that it is going to give a weekly schedule, and then you have different options in the and for your next question. So the ultimate goal of this is for us to be able to feed our feelings into this and help us with different things and different aspects of our life, and for it to be able to be interactive. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. Very empathetic. It hears you validates you, and then helps you work through a process and then empowers you to move forward. And this is sort of you have your weekly schedule. Like I said, it can help you even break that down even further, but that would just be to
Oh, no, that just shows the power of the GPT. And we're super excited that you created something like this, especially for people like myself that is really, really private. Baby, I believe in therapy, but some days when I'm not with my therapist, um, I need this GPT. So I would use this as a secondary for my therapist, and sometimes even take my therapist notes, place it in the GPT for everybody who's in therapy, place it in GPT and have the GPT help you work out a daily schedule
yeah,
to
because he's looking at everything that's out there and coalescing it into a
right,
conversation that is going to help you.
right. Well, thank you so much, Sherilyn. This was a wonderful GPT, an absolute wonderful GPT. And we really appreciate you always, always, always give us something for us to think about and for us to move forward with. And um, her coaching style is absolutely like she's so caring as a coach. She's so thoughtful as a coach. She's so detailed as a coach. And all of that she puts into her GPTs. So you will not you won't regret getting her GPT. So we really appreciate you coming through for us
Absolutely.
again, Sharon.
And I'll
Thank
give
you.
two.
We need the link.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Super
did
exciting.
Did you hear at the end, guys? She said that she's giving away two GPT. So if you're on the wheel, because remember, Martine closes that wheel down quick, baby. Quick, quick. She closes it down quick.
I be looking.
7:45.
7:45. I be looking.
She closes it quick, quick, quick. Well, we
I would just
appreciate
like to say for sure, Sherilyn, that this is a GPT that is very much needed in this space right now. So many people that were in the chat were talking about how they're private, and it's really hard sometimes to express what you're feeling to people that you don't know.
And
You try
people
to
that
keep
you
that
do
to
know.
yourself. And people
Mm.
that you do know, absolutely. But even in therapy, sometimes people still hold back because they're still afraid to just say what needs to be said. So this GPT is something that I do think will get people unstuck.
Just drop it in the
Um,
chat, the link in the chat.
yes, that'll be great.
There you go. Oh, stop.
I know I'm the only one who got it. I'm the only one who got
Are
it,
you?
Sherilyn. Yes. Nobody
Oh,
got it but me. So nobody got it but me. You're good. Go ahead and drop your
Martine will
Beacons link.
disperse. She will disperse.
Yeah.
She's gonna disperse.
I got you.
Got you.
And I'll send you, Martine, the link to
Your Beacons.
yes.
All right. Well, I don't know if you guys know that I love, 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 love abstract art. And Taylor made GPT this week. I had so much fun with her GPT. It gave me the ability to stretch my abstract art to many levels. Um, and to express how I was feeling about the TikTok ban, it was like my eyes for being online were just snatched away in a hot second. I wasn't upset. As you see, she's kind of melancholy, but she's still fabulous, right? Uh, Taylor's GPT, I was able to feed that into her GPT and get this image in Midjourney. I had so much fun working with all of her options. She's got tons of options in there for anyone who likes to do abstract art. She's got tons of options inside of her GPT. It's some of her best work to date. Do you see the pores on there that Midjourney got? It was absolutely fabulous. So Taylor, if you could come on and talk about your GPT and let everybody know how amazing this work is.
Hi, everybody. TaylorMade of Eclectic Creations. This is Abstract Vision. This GPT came about, again, I was scrolling through old images from when I first started, when I first started prompting. What it was is I wanted to learn different Photoshop effects. So, would you mind if I showed you guys the original, where it originally came from?
Sure, Taylor.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. But it was a picture that I had did, and I did it of myself. I had did it of myself, and I'm sorry, I had, where's that? 1 second. I had did the image of myself. Because I didn't want to mess up nobody's image. I was like, if I'm gonna mess up anybody's image trying to learn how to do this, I'm gonna mess up my own. So I'm trying to find it. I literally just lost it. But I had, I just I ran it through chat. I'm like, tell me about this picture. And, it gave me all the things about it and everything. I was like, all right, now give me an image. And I don't know why I had it in my head that it was going to give it to me like I gave it to it, but no. It gave me something totally different, and I was just like, oh, here it is right here. Okay, let me open this up, and then I'm gonna share. Can you see the screen? So
Yes.
this is the original this is the original image. This is where it came from. And I thought that he was going to give it to me like how this is, slice, slice, slice. And it gave me something completely, totally different. But it was still like, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. So I was like, let me see another one. So it gave me another one. I was like, okay. So I made a GPT genie, so it can build GPTs for me right quick. So I put the picture in there. I said, okay, now look, I need a GPT for this. And all the options, like I want various image options. Like I want a gang of different options. And then, I just told it what I wanted. And I threw some more pictures in there, like different abstract pictures that I had did. And it, made the GPT, and I was just like, oh my God. I said, I can't wait to send Regina this because I know I like abstract and I know you love abstract. So I was like, I can't wait to send this. And I'm sorry, y'all, that I be sending y'all GPTs at God o'clock in the morning. I am so sorry. But I be up like that. I be in my creative space and I just be up and at it. And I'm like, oh yeah, they gotta see this. They gotta see this. So that's pretty much where it came from. Like I wanted to see what it would do with an image that I did. Like it was my picture, as you see, my picture, and I just did a Photoshop effect with it, and that's where it came from. So that was that.
It's so amazing that you as an artist would take something of an image and just chop it up, and it created such an amazing GPT. I love the fact that you're able to do that. I love the fact that you expand your artist repertoire to get different things and to be able to place those into your GPT so we as other artists can build on top of that. Because, who thought, a chopped up picture could turn out to something like, what I have behind me. It is absolutely amazing, amazing. You did some amazing work on this GPT,
Thank
Taylor.
you.
Yeah, you really did. You really,
Thank,
really did.
thank
All
you.
right. So now we have to see Miss Talia Morris has done. Uh y- Talia,
Um,
is your video on? Because I see your
I'm
down.
not gonna do my down camera. I'm just
Okay.
gonna do I'm gonna take my background off because
Okay.
it's kind of too big for me to do the
Uh,
background camera
mm,
with it.
for your down camera. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ma'am.
So spotlight me, I guess.
Gotcha.
And then we'll go from there.
What you do? You said
So I absolutely love Taylor's GPT. It had so many options. And one of the options that it had was like you can choose a nation, right? So I was thinking we got Black History coming up, right? So I should do something, for Black History. So I put in Africa, and then it just gave me all the colors and everything. Her GPT is bomb, so y'all just take a look at it. But I'm going to take my background off because I put it on canvas. So I'll let you guys see what I did. It's gorgeous.
It's
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous.
This is an 11 by 14.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all see the detailing on this thing? Absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. Yes, this is a flat canvas. Flat canvas.
That's really nice. That is very nice.
Man, every
Love it.
time,
I
every
love
time.
it.
I haven't
Oh,
did me a flat canvas with this GPT, but I'm about to do one now.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's all that. It did all the things that it was supposed to do. So I absolutely love this image. It's
I
gonna
am.
be mine. So yeah,
you're getting a lot of love outside on Facebook. They're saying that it's beautiful, it's nice. You did
I
a
love
phenomenal
it.
job. It's absolutely
Thank
amazing.
you.
It is absolutely positively amazing. You know, Miss Talia, she's always the one that she comes up with all these great ideas. Oh, and you're getting a lot of check the chat. The chat is chatting
The chat is
about
going crazy.
the chat is going
It is
crazy.
it is most definitely flat. I promise y'all, it's flat, 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 flat.
It's the
Mm-hmm.
canvas board, you guys. She used
Yeah.
that canvas board.
hmm You know the ones that come from the $1.25 store. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all think about the amount of money that you can make with this. Think
Mm-hmm.
about the
That
monetary
part.
value. You spent $1.25 for this 11 by 14 canvas, honey.
Side note, we've got a lot of Black History programs, banquets coming up. I know you mentioned it. Take those canvas boards from our balloon makers, put their
Mm-hmm.
balloons around the canvas with the red, black, and
Ooh.
gold. And you have anywhere from, depending on the size, a $45 to $75 balloon decoration, because you can do a
Mm.
different piece of art for each and every board.
Right, right.
And if you don't mind me saying so, if anybody wants to learn how to do canvas, I do have an image to canvas class coming up on the 31st. It's only
Hey,
$15.
hey.
You know, I can teach you how to write quick, slap your image on a canvas, and baby, yeah, you can have canvas airware. So yeah,
Airwear. Let's do this.
airware. Let's
Let's
do it.
do
So
it. Let's
it's on
do
my
it.
page also if anybody is interested.
I love
Yeah,
it.
drop your link in the chat, Taylor, because I'm
Yes,
pretty
ma'am.
sure that and yeah, for $15, I mean, who would want to make that investment? That's crazy. Craziness. Y'all need to learn how to do this. That mean I ain't gotta teach it then. If Taylor gonna show y'all how to.
Hey, everybody. So I loved Taylor's GPT. I ran a lot of images in it. It is one of those GPTs that you just have as much fun as possible with. And it's just a great GPT all the way around. So these are some of the
Absolutely.
images. I did some of the nation.
Ooh, I love that one.
Look at that. I had so much fun with your GPT, girl.
Let's go.
And
It
I
was
just dropped it in the chat.
then I threw a lot of fruit. You know, you know me, Taylor. I'm gonna make it do what it does. I'm gonna ask it to do
Yeah.
strange things to see if it'll do it and what'll come out of it. It is just I had so much fun with your GPT. But when I moved it over to Midjourney, it just Midjourney took her GPT and it made it just sing a new song. The textures, the lines, the abstracts, how it moved the GPT. It gave it it gave it this really gritty, ethereal look to the images, and I just loved it. Like I moved it. This one right here, Taylor. I had so much fun with this GPT.
That's beautiful.
And you see the lines and the textures that came within the GPT. And then this is the one I decided to do a little bit of digital on the top,
Ooh,
right?
go
It's
crazy.
it's moving big. It's moving big. Most of these are done in 3x2 because I wanted to see the whole scope of the image. And I did some in 9x16 and some in squares, but I really wanted to for TV art, for wall art, different things like that. That I love all the lip ones where it just focused directly on their lips.
Ma'am.
Yeah, just funky, cold, just a
Man.
whole Medina. Just every single one of them just got better
Oh
and
my
better
Wow.
and better and better and better.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was just playing with it to give it a little bit more texture and space. Then I went back again. I love that one.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's why we call you the Midjourney Monarch, honey. Because
yes.
listen,
Look at that layer on there.
because
Look.
listen,
Look at the layer on there, Taylor.
Ooh.
Looks like henna.
Right. And the
That's
marbling
nice.
and the overlay. It just it mm. These right here, this whole section where you have the imprint of the overlay on the top and then the slash that you had the cuts. Just beautiful.
That is so nice.
Yeah. Talia, this screams journal cover for me. Like center,
absolutely,
right?
absolutely, definitely a wraparound.
Right. Look at the smoke and glitter over the top of her. Just
Very,
just
very
beautiful.
nice.
But this all came from your GPT.
Wow.
Guys, I did not do any changes. I just took her GPT, the prompts that came from her GPT, moved them over to Midjourney, but I put a little bit of chaos on there. There's about, I'm at chaos 20 for any of you Midjourneyites. I'm at chaos 20 to get the different imagery. Look at this right here, Taylor. The marbling.
So, Regina, they want to know if you
God.
use any of your personalization codes or mood boards with these.
I did not use any personal, I did use some of my personalization code, but I did not use any mood board. These are straight prompt. It's just chaos 20 that's going on. That's giving me the different looks. As you guys see, I have fun with her GPT. I could go on and on and on and on with the imagery, but it was a really solid, amazing GPT, and I highly, highly recommend it. Highly, highly.
I
It
second that. I second.
it was bad, but bad.
Because even in just Chat GPT, using the GPT, you're gonna get some bomb images. Now, Regina is the mid-journey whisperer, honey. She go over there and she do her witchcraft sorcery. Okay. But just know that you can still get some amazing images in Chat GPT from this GPT. Because I
Oh,
got
for
some
sure.
amazing ones.
Me too. I did a few dudes too. Dudes and metal.
Dudes
I,
and metal.
I know. I'm
I want to
like,
see what that be like. What is
what does
that?
that look like?
Oh, y'all want to see my dudes in metal? Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, give me some dudes, and I really liked how they came out. Hold, please. Hold on, because I was prompting a lot.
Just gonna
Hold
try to
on,
throw
hold
that out
on.
there. Oh, I did
I
some
did.
dudes and
I did
some
some
metal.
dudes, man. The
What?
dudes were cool. Hold on, let me pull them real quick, fast and hurry. Hold on, hold on. Let me get the. Let me
You
get
got a
the
question in here, Regina, about how you get more texture in the mid journey images.
Okay, so how I get more texture in the Midjourney images, I do it two ways. One, I have trained my thing to the hilt that I want texture, right? I've trained it to but also I take my images out and put them in Procreate, and then I throw some texture on the top of them, and I put it right back into ChatGPT.
Wait a minute, how much boxes was it?
I think Martine's talking to the kids. But yeah, that's how I'm getting. That's how she's like, the kids came in the middle of the conversation.
I do the same thing every Saturday. Sorry, y'all.
Right.
Okay, so here are the ones that I did in ChatGPT, and I agree that ChatGPT's sang in their original space. But let me find my metal, my dude in metal. So this is my guy in metal.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So those came out, they were really strong in ChatGPT as well.
Yeah, so if you go over to take your image into Procreate or any like Adobe Fresco, and then you find a texture, put a texture brush on it, and then I take the opacity down, 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 down on the texture brush, and then I put it right back into Midjourney, it gives you more texture, skin texture um, for your image. I know. Everybody's like, what?
You need a class on that.
Yeah, I showed that in my Midjourney A to Z, my very first class, but I think I'm gonna reteach it again because I do it on a lot of my images. I take the image outside of Midjourney, put them in Procreate, or put them in what my favorite thing is, iColorama. I put it in iColorama, put the texture over the top, and send it right back through. So yeah, I will definitely teach that.
Yeah, because I definitely would like to learn that.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun, especially doing it in Procreate the way that I do it. It gives you the ability to. So let's say you have two people, you get an image from, let's say, Creative Fabrica. I take those images and I just tear them up and put them back in. Like Talia says, I do a little Wednesday Adams on them and throw them right back into Midjourney to get a different look for that image, because that way you have a same look of an image that you like, but it becomes your own.
Yeah, well, I'll say the iColorama. Isn't that what it was?
Yeah,
iColorama? Yeah,
yeah, uh-huh.
that app is the bomb for textures. So yeah,
That's an iPad only app, correct?
No, you can
yes.
use it on your phone too. It has a both.
But can you do Android with it, with iColorama?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, hey, I love it. So and yeah, you did introduce us to that in the ABCs class. So
All right. So thank you, Taylor. We really appreciate everything that you have given us with this new GPT. Like I told you, you guys, her GPT, it jumped many levels, many levels, many levels. Um, and she's gotten over the last couple of weeks, I think Taylor's dug into deep into her toolbox, and she's come out with some amazing new GPTs, and we really, really appreciate that. You're pushing us to different levels and allowing us to be the artists that we would like to be using your GPTs.
I'm glad I could be here. I'm here to serve. So thank y'all for being here and thank y'all for liking it.
Oh, it's amazing.
loving it, loving it.
Thank you.
All right. And of course, we're going to have to go and I have to show you guys what Mr. William McCraney created. For anyone who absolutely loves music recitals, this violinist and violinists that he has in the GPT, they're so intricate and beautiful in the scenery that it gives you. Because William, and I said this last week, and I said it the week before that, because William is a photographer, the way the images come out in his GPTs and how it translates over in Midjourney is absolutely spectacular. The glow behind her, the focus on her face, the softness of her face, the violin, it's a beautifully made GPT. So William, can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about your GPT?
Oh, okay. Yes, I could do that. Well, it's a couple of things that's in this GPT that makes the imagery like that. For one thing, I'm using what I call as experts. I actually created myself a GPT where I can have experts working in the GPT to create images like that. And basically I have a photographer, lighting, and cinematic like a director in that GPT that's making that GPT imagery looking like that. Regina, I know how did that one expert GPT work for you? Is it working well for you?
It's working really well. It's working really well. William went over how to create an expert in a GPT for me, and it's working really, really well. I'm still tweaking on the GPT because I had Riley over and she saw a couple things, so she was like, "Oh, I don't like that." So I'm taking that out. I'm rewriting a couple things, but that was
Oh,
on my end, not what you created.
oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
got a slight attitudinal problem right now because I'm trying to figure out how Regina got something that I don't got. I don't.
Uh-oh. But anyway,
Don't be
um,
William.
but anyway, that's why those GPTs
Look how he brushed over that. You saw it.
Skip right on past it.
I'll take care of you. I'll make sure you get that one.
It's
Because I
look,
do,
you
of
see what
course,
it say? TRM,
you
not
absolutely.
just R. Because you got that R circled in the middle, and you like, oh yeah, let me send it to Regina. I don't you want an expert too.
Well, yes, I definitely make sure that you'll get that, and Martine, you'll get it as well.
You know, I'm just joking with you. I'm
I
just
know, I
joking.
know.
You know, I'm just having
Yeah,
fun.
we're just giving you a hard.
Well, it's a lot of different color. The GPT is going to have an illustration of smoke, backlighting. Also too, it has a front light, front what they call a front softbox light or strobe lighting. So a lot of the images that you're going to see, maybe Talia show or Regina show, is going to actually show those different types of lighting styles. That's probably like 3 different types of lighting styles that's in there. To actually create an image like that, you as a photographer, you got to know what you're doing to do that, so but because of ChatGPT and what I'm able to put in there, I'm just putting my knowledge about photography into the chat, so it would give me the results that I'm looking for. And that's basically it on that. And yes, I did bump my head again, but a good thing about my GPTs that you're going to see now, they have 4 moving they have 4 moving like 4 video clips that's in the GPT. Well, not in the GPT, but it's along it comes with the GPT, and you can use those clips for anything that you like. So I placed those in there. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to tell you guys that William has sent that over, that we had had a conversation about it. I get moving. I get moving, and I test and go, test and go. I'm like a machine. I'm testing and going, testing and going, testing and going. And then when Riley came over, she was like, "Yeah, that's good, but this looks like boogers." And I was like, "She's right. Does look like boogers." So I had to rewrite it and take it out. Only a kid. You have to understand it. For everybody who's new, I have a little girlfriend that comes over. She's 9 years old, and she is a expert AI creator. And she comes over, and I was testing the GPT, and I was like, "Hey, how do you like this? What do you think? What do you think?" And I was everything else was coming out really good, and then I got to one section. She was like, "It looks like it has ranch dressing on the top, and that one looks like boogers." So she didn't like it at all. So I took it back to
From the mouth of babes. Okay.
and I looked at it, I was like this. She's right. She's right. So I have to rewrite it, and then we're gonna retest it again together. So what two of the parts of the GPT? Right on. She loved them. That
Oh,
one
okay.
part, she was like, eh.
Oh, okay then. Oh, yeah, you can revisit it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely, absolutely. So thank you again, William. It was amazing. So Talia, are we going down camera, or are we going your
Yeah, down camera.
down
Down
camera?
camera.
Down camera it will be. So I'm excited to show you this so you can see what she created for you. It is I love all the things that Talia creates. She's like the most amazing designer,
I don't
and
be
it's all
doing
on
nothing, honey. I don't be doing nothing. So, with Williams GPT, of course, you know his images are always top notch. All these lights I got circulating over here. Okay, trying to get the glare off of it. But I actually created a violin vibes sheet music journal.
Oh,
Okay, so that is what this is. Let me open it up for you so you can see a look inside. All right, so I actually have a song that I created
oh,
in
cool.
Suno, right? Just a nice little heavy violin, nice little soft R&B jazzy type vibe, you know. All of my devices are busy right now, so I cannot scan this QR code for y'all to hear the song. But if anybody would like to scan it, just let me know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want to scan it and see what the song do. Um, but it does play, you know, nice little fancy song. Um, but again, this is a sheet music journal. So all I put in here were note pages, right? For you to be able to take notes. But towards the back, you can write your sheet music, right? I don't know, trebles and basses and all that extra stuff. So I just did the plain one, right? You can do what you want to do with it because that is what it is. Let me get y'all back to the scan then if somebody's gonna play the song.
This would be great. We got Teachers Appreciation coming up. So those of you who've got kids in music, this would be a great one to give for teacher appreciation.
It would be.
I know my daughter, she plays piano, but she gets corrections from her teacher all the time, and she uses staff paper like that. So it's definitely a need.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention that this one does music. Also, too, it's
Let
going
me see
to,
if it'll let me do.
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, William.
Oh, I was going to say that this one does do music. It'll give you your lyrics, and also too it gives you the instruments. But on this one, it'll give you the instruments that's based on a violin and in a hip hop style.
Well, I know that it is an absolutely amazing GPT. Like you said, it has a lot of options in it. And I think the best option for anyone who is about to create videos for motion, it has options for the motion for the image that is created. Then it'll create the song. It also gives like options for the type of violin music that you need to create within Suno. Um, it's a really solid, amazing GPT, but the images that come out of the GPT were phenomenal. Even the ones for me, William and Taylor do this thing with their GPTs where you can be happy in any generator. Um, for a person who loves Midjourney like I do, I don't poo-poo the Dali images because they've done such a good job with them. Because some Dali images, I'm like, never and never, no, no, never, ever, never. Well, I like this, but their imagery, I'm able to go, oh, this is amazing. And with William being able to put the agents in the back of his GPT, the imagery is just getting better and better because it's being trained every single time you're using the GPT. So, Talia, did you get it where you could play the music?
I didn't. Some people played it though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're telling you playing
I got too many devices. I got a
too many
device everywhere.
devices. Okay, all right. So let me show you some of the images that I got from ChatGPT. And like you said, the neon lighting, the backlighting on these images were absolutely phenomenal. William, you did your big one on this. And as you see, look at all these options, right? The further refinements, the additional thematic locations, the five motions for real suggestions, and then here's the lyrics, the instrumental suggestions, a narrative, the narrative story, and then five affirmations. He did all of those you can do within the GPT. Absolutely beautiful imagery. And most of the images that are on this GPT, they come automatically 16:9, but you can also ask it for a different aspect ratios as well. So I really enjoyed, oh, I love this one. Enjoyed the GPT. It is a phenomenal, amazing GPT to work with. Look at that one. So then I moved his images over to Midjourney.
Ooh, look at Midjourney.
Wow, wow, wow.
Right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Wow.
They just came and it did its thing. I couldn't decide if I wanted that as my background or the one I have, but I love how your GPT gives it's just really beautiful images, William. Just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Also, too, if you notice the face is kind of well lit, and that's because I
Mhm.
put in there soft lighting from the front as in a 45-degree angle. The GPT, the expert knows to do that.
It's beautiful.
A lot to be said about the hands. The hands are anatomically correct for the most part. I'd say 80 to 90% of the time. And
Mhm.
also the instrument is correct.
Right.
We're not getting a pretend instrument, which I do think is very reflective of prompting, good
Yeah.
solid prompting.
And actually, that it's an expert that's in there that's straightening that out too. So I was, so I have an expert.
Well, I absolutely love the lighting aspect of it. Like it gives a whole new dimension to the images. So the lighting is on point.
Yeah, you did a phenomenal job with this GPT.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
Like that
A
whole
lot of
neon lighting.
sometimes the recitals will do little booths. A lot of these orchestra recitals, dance recitals, etc. I would work with your local observatories, your local bands, and see if you could set up and do gifting just outside. A lot of people buy that stuff up. Grandma, grandpa, aunties, uncles, they forgot to get something and they'll buy things from you at the recital so that they have something to give their performer.
Thank you, Sandra.
Oh yeah, I like those. Yeah. And I just want to mention me and Taylor, we doing a class on motion, still to motion. So, it's gonna be a pretty good class. If I may share my screen once you done with this, I want to show you something, just a little preview of what we can do, you know, or what we'll be teaching.
There's one image. Oh, here comes
Oh,
William.
wow. That is
Look
really,
at that one.
that is really, really nice.
It's
Yeah.
phenomenal, right?
Yes,
I was
that's
like,
great.
"Ooh, ooh, this is amazing." And then this one, that's my favorite one. And that's the last
Oh,
one
yeah.
that I'm going to show. It isolated the
Wow. I
violin.
love that.
It's phenomenal, William. So thank you once again for creating an amazing GPT. You did a fantastic job.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Regina.
Mhm.
Can I share my screen to show you
You
something?
should be able to share. Yes.
Oh, okay then. Well, this one right here is not actually on the basically for the violinist, but this is something that Taylor had worked on, and then I just said, well, maybe I can, you know, do something. And we do have a class that's coming up. As you can see, that this is pretty much representing Adam and Eve. So you know that you do have you do have Sundays coming up, Easter coming up. So, but anyway, this is still to motion, and I just wanted to show you this. Was everybody able to see that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Oh.
love it.
Oh,
Yeah, and actually it's a couple of different ways you can actually do the still to motion, and one way is within Kling itself, or you can do it from Chat GPT. And then you can grab an image from Midjourney. You can do it wherever you get your image from, you can do it with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, thank you, William. When is this class again?
It will be on the 25th, this coming Saturday. Taylor, do you have if she's still here?
I think she dropped
she
her
put the link in the chat.
I already put
Okay,
the, yeah.
oh, okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, she put the link in the chat. All right. Well, if you guys did not see, Martine was saying that the will is getting ready to close. Actually, it's closing now, right, Martine? She's shaking her head, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am. I'm headed over there now.
So hurry, hurry, hurry. If you have not put it in there, Martine is on her way to shut it down. Shut it down. But guys, Miss Talya Morris, she did her thing for the Patreon. She did her thing. She created a GPT that is absolutely phenomenal. She was able to capture the Talya essence in the GPT. And then I used Regina Zhuzh on top of it in Midjourney.
Well,
I,
let's see what you did with it, Regina. Let's see
I
what you
zhuzhed
did.
it. I zhuzhed. I just went in and had myself a good time showing and playing with the GPT. Let me get it up. And having fun with your GPT, because it gave me images that were phenomenal. Because I have something here I need to clean up real quick. Let me hide that because I did something and Midjourney was like, no. Um, Talia has the ability to create these really beautiful, I call them female leads. She creates beautiful female leads in her artwork, number one, and it's translated over into her GPT. Share my screen. Boom. It's translated over into her GPT. Look at these images from her GPT. They are phenomenal, right? She has the ability to create. This is her Neo Soul Muse Studio. just Talya, look at these images. This is my bald head baddie. Just fabulous.
Ooh,
She is just fabulous. But
she
all
is
of her,
fabulous.
all
She
of
is
her
fabulous.
images are, and I think the thing that I love about her GPT is you're able to create any race, any body type, any hair. You know, she gives a lot of accessories. Her backgrounds are phenomenal. The look of her girls are just absolutely beautiful. She does like these amazing doll-like images that have more depth and character. I love everything about what she's done, and how inclusive this GPT really is. And I love the fact that it just did this glazy, kind of beautiful, dewy skin texture. But then when I moved it over into Midjourney,
Ooh.
it started to look at the hair. It's the hair for me. It really picked up these amazing textures, and the backgrounds are phenomenal. It just gave it just
Ooh.
gave. Look at her pretty eyes. And these are just in regular raw. I love that. That's beautiful.
Ooh, like Rihanna.
Right? Just beautiful images.
Ooh.
That's my background. Look at those. And really, I want to take a couple of these and see what I don't normally go into Niji,
Ooh.
but being able to translate these over, and let's take all this out of here. I'm going to change my settings, y'all. We're going to have some fun with her images because this is Talya Morris's stuff. She is got some phenomenal
So
stuff.
you got that stylization all the way up. I see that.
But because it's yours. It's yours. I pushed it to the limit. It's yours. It's yours. And let's play with this one too. I'm going to take it all the way down. And then we're going to push it up because it's Niji. Ba da da. We're good. Boom. And I got a little chaos on there. You see how the difference of
Mhm.
the effect when I take it into Niji? I didn't do anything but just move it. And I put a little chaos on it. Ooh, she's cute.
She is cute. Wait,
And
your
when,
chaos on 20? Yeah.
my chaos
Ooh,
is on 20.
okay. Yeah, I love Niji too.
And it just gives it a total. This is what it is for me on Raw, right? And then now I'm moving into Niji.
Ooh.
It just gave it a total different feel. And that's just because I have that chaos going on. But yeah, I tell you, this GPT is phenomenal. Yeah, the accessories are everything. Nikki, that's what Nikki is saying out on Facebook. But yeah, I tell you,
Mm.
this is breaking it down. This is all that in a bag of chips. And you guys know I'm like, now I'm just playing. While Martine does her thing.
I am
Yeah, I want
ready.
to see. I want to
But Rob,
see.
I love it. I love the range that's present here. Now, Ty, correct me if I'm wrong. Um, they to access GPT, they've got to be a part of the Patreon, right?
Yes, this one is exclusive to our Patreon. Exclusive. Although I am going to give away just one tonight. I'm going to give away one.
Oh,
One. Because it is exclusive to our Patreon. So
mhm.
I will give away just one.
Look at that range, Talia.
I love it, Regina. It's you and this witchcraft sorcery that you do in Midjourney. It's
I love it. This is amazing. Look at that one. You got the leaves, the sheep. This reminds me of California. It's such a California look. It's such a California look.
ooh, she's pretty.
I love that one. But
So this
her
is your SREF random, right?
it's SRF Random and over in Niji. It's
Very
absolutely
nice.
beautiful. You did
This
Very
one
nice.
is journal ready.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can, with my Canva brain, you can put all the text to the left here. Like it's ready to
Mhm.
download and run with.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's a phenomenal GPT. You did a great job. Great. You did a great job. A great job.
Thank you.
All right, Martine, it's on you now.
All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna share my screen here. Thank you everybody for being present and engaging with us tonight. We're going to do our prize wheel. Talia, you're gonna be taking notes. Is that, am I
Got my
correct in saying that?
notebook. I got it. I got it.
All right, let me reshare real quick. Let me share the sound as well. Screen, sound, share. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll give this the first. What's our first giveaway? I think it's from Rhonda, and she will be giving away
Yes,
one. So this is one of her her wooden notebooks, I believe she said.
yes.
Yep, that's correct.
And it'll be going to Mr. William McCraney. All right. Okay. Next up, what do we have
Hey,
up next?
before I'll donate mine to someone.
Okay, cool. We'll do another spin. We'll do another spin. All right. Jamie's
Jamie
Chims.
Gems.
Let us know who you are in the chat. Jamie's Gems.
Yes, please.
Who wants Cheryl and GPTs?
Accompanied by their parents and ministers. They expected some harassment.
Inspira Books. Let us know in the chat who that is.
Yay, right? I think
I
that's
think
Paulette.
so. I think so. All right, this is the second one for Sherilyn's phenomenal GPT. Miss Kay Bowman.
Okay.
Come on, Miss Kay. She just wrapped up her Dow coaching experience. So this will be perfect.
Hey,
All right, what's up next?
Taylor.
That'll be
Taylor.
Taylor's page. This is the Vision, Abstract Visions GPT. All right, that's Miss Paulette Harper.
Well, PJ just won, didn't she? She gonna have to make a
Oh,
decision.
let us know which one you want, Paulette. She was sharing. She signed up, she shared, and she shared to a group. I see. All right, and this is the second one for Taylor.
Yes.
All right, Miss Linda Kelly.
Congratulations.
Congrats to you.
So once Paulette makes a decision,
So Paulette's
we
on
gonna have
Facebook.
to
Paulette's on Facebook. She said, Paulette, let us know which one you want. So
We can run again for the
yeah.
other.
Which two is she choosing between?
Sherilyn's and Taylor's.
So choose between abstract vision. She'll take Sherilyn's. Got it.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right. So let's run one more for
Taylor.
Taylor.
All right.
My parents are in the place.
All right. Denise Pegram.
Oh, they want something. Thanks.
Yes. Yes, Stephanie, that is correct. We try to, we don't want to, want to make sure we get everybody a chance. That's correct. All right, what are we doing next?
William.
All right, William.
All right, this is our violin GPT.
Question was whether the federal government would assert its authority. The pressure on the
That'd be Miss Monica.
Hey.
Monica is someone else who shares to groups and see, I'm trying to get y'all on game. Is sharing the groups and sharing on your page and signing up.
Can I give
Just
away
saying.
another GPT?
Oh, for sure.
You can give away as many as you want to. Are you saying you
Well,
give away another one of these,
I
or
want to
you
give
giving
away
a
that
different
one,
GPT?
that one for the experts. That's the one I want to give away, the expert one, so people could level up their game in creating GPT.
Okay. All right, well, we got one more spin for you on this one, and then we'll give away the expert next.
Okay.
All right.
That's exciting.
That's exciting.
That will be going
Nicole
to
Gray.
Nicole Gray.
Got it. So let's run for the expert GPT from William.
Expert GPT from.
Yep.
All right. I don't know what you mean, Nikki. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's share back up. Put the share back up.
She already got it. Let's go on to the next one. I bet she got it already. Look good there.
That'll be Jennifer Brown Moreland.
All right, Jennifer Brown Moreland.
Congrats. I know, and so close. All right, what else do we
have? My GPT. I'm just gonna give away one, just one, since it's exclusive.
I like it. Let's go ahead and give it a spin.
And I knew the mob and knew the sounds that came for the crowd were very angry. So we entered this side and go very, very fast.
DeMorris Williams.
That's all I got. Anybody else giving away anything? Dang, that's all I got.
That's all for tonight.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Taylor coming in from the back end.
I will give away one QR code GPT.
QR code GPT. What's that?
Yeah.
I sent it to y'all.
You sent it to us.
Yes, I sent it to y'all. The QR code genie.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's see who's gonna get the QR code genie. Y'all all generous tonight. I like it.
The crowd turned on pigs.
That's gonna go Samantha Payne.
The QR code genie. All right.
Do you got it, or you need me to resend it to you?
Oh, no.
I think we got it, honey. We got it. We got it.
Don't you hate that, Jamisha?
I tell you what, That expert one better be in my inbox before I get off this call. That's what I know.
No, she put the butter better on it.
It's already
Butter
there.
better.
It's
It's
already
already
there,
there.
honey. It's already in there. See?
Thank you, William. I love
You're
you so
welcome.
much. I love you, William.
But as you can see, I'm going to talk about GPT security with the TRM team. Unless we are told to send it to another part of the team, we hold the GPT right where it is. It doesn't go any
Absolutely.
further until the GPT creators tell us that it is okay for us to share, even within the team. So
That's
that's
right.
really important for
Got
us, for you
integrity
guys to
over
know
here
that.
on this side.
It stays right where it's supposed to be. It never goes any other place. We are very, very, because we know that these are your children. You guys work really hard on getting them together, and we hold your security to the highest standard. It is not being circulated all around the world. It's just staying within the team. If you just ask one of us to critique your GPT, it stays with that one until you say it's okay for you to share to the other part of the team. So just to let you guys know that when you for
Thank you.
GPT.
Thank you. Someone else asked William, is your expert GPT in the Etsy store? Is it available?
No, it's not.
Ooh,
It's
exclusive.
exclusive. Look at Erica.
Jennifer
Erica's like,
Brown
oh.
Moreland, honey, you got an exclusive.
The QR code Genie is exclusive also. That's not listed. And that's not
Oh, look
it's
at y'all
only
getting
gonna
this
be
exclusive access
it's only gonna be
tonight.
the February drive. So if you don't get the February drive, and yeah, then that's the only place it's gonna be available at.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Ebony, all right.
All right. Yeah. This was a really great call.
really
It was
was.
amazing. Some
Mhm.
amazing creators. Rhonda started us off hot like fire, showing us like she's probably got 50 million machines. Like, I could just see her whole, my fantasy of her garage is that she's got this big machine over here, then another big machine over here. Then she, she has to keep her garage door open because, all the, she's got to let it all go out to the outside. But just creating these beautiful, amazing things at her home. I just absolutely love that. Is that correct, Rhonda? Do you have like 50 million machines in your garage? She's shaking her head, yes.
I have 4 machines.
Just
No.
4 huge machines in her garage. And you said one of them weighed 500 pounds.
Yes.
Mm.
Man, they probably had to bring that in a semi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look around, you be like, a semi's coming to my house. What is that? Oh, I forgot. It's that machine. You had to pull it on a pallet, put it in the garage, roll it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get to that level. Can't wait to get to that level. I probably won't because I like doing the art. The making, that's Talya. That's all her. I'll just send it out to Rhonda and have her do it. I'm
Yeah.
not about to. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sending Rhonda some stuff too because I want some patches done specific to me.
Okay.
So we'll be
All
talking
ready.
for sure. We will be talking. Y'all know I love a good patch. Y'all know I love a good patch now. Love a good patch.
I got a couple
And
messages in my. Oh, sorry.
was Sharonda's link drop? I never saw it.
Sherilyn's, yes.
Carolyn, yes.
But Martine, I'm sure
I'll
she'll put it back
reshare it.
I don't have it. I may have it's not in my books.
Sherilyn, if you could reshare your link one more time so that they can get that.
Yeah. Let me see. I was trying to stroll up to see if I saw it.
You
I'll
can
find it.
reshare
Drop it
Taylor's
to Martine.
GP.
Say it again.
I'll send it. I'll drop it to you.
Oh, okay. Let me go look. Ooh, you may have to redrop it because that's that's way up there then.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right. So
4/7 your time.
you would like Taylor's GPT link as well, Stephanie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I do.
All right. While they go get that, I'm gonna muse on about Rhonda's amazing for big, huge things,
Machines.
machines that she has. That's super exciting. What you guys don't understand, having those type of that machinery and having the expertise to use it is a phenomenal thing, right? Because it's an investment in your business. It's a true investment in your business. That's why I believe that we should patronize her business, because she has already done the work where you don't have to go out and get the expensive machine. She's already done that. Just send your work to her, have her print your work. Those are the things that we need to do as us business owners. We need to do collectives to keep our businesses flowing. It is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see the work that comes from her. And remember, when you get work done from her, please post that so she can see it, and others can see it, and also send a link so that they can go. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Tell everybody about her business and get her out there. Don't be stingy. Thank you again, Rhonda, for all of showing all your beautiful. And actually, Sage is like, absolutely, absolutely on the outside. Show everybody what you received from her and tell everybody about her. So thank you again, Rhonda. And Sherilyn, thank you once again for creating a thoughtful GPT that helps us, for those of us who need to do some self-care and be able to have conversations that we necessarily don't want to have with everybody. Your GPT is amazing for that. And remember, a pro tip, use voice with her GPT, because it is great with voice. It's great with voice. So where you're talking, you're interacting with the GPT, because she already has programmed it, and it is a really, really, really good GPT. Taylor, your abstracts, absolutely phenomenal. You did a fantastic job with that. You are getting better and better as an artist, and it's good to see your growth as you create more and more GPTs. Remember, guys, that she has a class on Canvas that's only $15. It's a steal. It's a steal. $15. She's also doing a class with William from it's Emotion. What's the name of your class again, Taylor?
It's called From Still to Motion.
Still to Motion, from Still to Motion. They have that class as well. If you've ever seen any of either one of their social media, they are doing a lot of things with still images and making them into motion graphics. So go, if you haven't seen that, go to their pages and you can see some examples of that. But they'll be teaching their workflow on how they're going to do that within that class. And William is the GOAT. He's always creating something brand new. And his imagery, as far as photography is concerned, the glow behind the images, the lighting on the face, absolutely phenomenal. So we really appreciate all that you are doing as far as your imagery is concerned in your GPTs. And you know I love Talya's work, man. Listen. She can get me to go up to 1,000 on stylization, and I don't touch 1,000 stylization, not at all. I say at 300, I'm comfortable there at about 300 stylization. But Talya, because of how beautiful her images, I always push them to the end. Especially when I'm over in Niji, I'm pushing it to that 1,000 stylization. But a lot of the images that I created over in raw, they're at 300. But when I'm in Niji, I push it because being in Niji, I think because I don't prompt in Niji as much as I do over on regular Midjourney, I haven't trained it. And now when I'm in there, I'm just having fun with it. I'm just playing around with it. I'm playing in Niji a little bit more, but using Talya's GPT, absolutely phenomenal. So
Everyone's still asking about Sherilyn's link. We still haven't gotten
She's
it
going.
yet.
She's going to grab it. If we don't get it tonight, we'll get it to you guys. We normally send an email.
I dropped it to you, Martine, but I can drop it in the chat right now.
Yeah, drop it in the chat because they're getting restless.
Tussling in the comments.
None of that. Here you go.
They're getting restless. They're getting restless
in the comments. Tussling. So we appreciate you. Thank you, Charlotte, for doing that. But other than that, guys, we want to tell you how much we appreciate you coming over and being here with us on Sundays with TRM. We just absolutely love having you here. And it's good to see all your faces and see more cameras on. But don't be afraid. I will talk to you at the beginning of the show, but this is just getting you ready so you can be on the big screen all by yourself. See, initially Shirley was like, no, no, I'm good. I'm good. But now Shirley's like, no, 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 put me on Front Street. I'm good. Just, I'll take it. I'll take that camera. I'll take that camera. So I'm really excited for all her progress and everything that she's done. She's an amazing, amazing coach. So thank you again, Shirley.
Absolutely.
All right, Talya, as I say, it's on you.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Before it's on target, I'm gonna have to bounce back. So, when you prizes, so a couple of you have sent emails. We do a couple things. If you go ahead and send us your emails, we'll email it to you. But if you're in school, if you're in DCT, anything like that, then we'll actually go look you up in school and we'll send it to your school as well. Okay, so if you're wondering how you're gonna get your prize, that's generally what we do. Sorry, Regina, but I wanted to make sure everybody heard it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because I immediately go out and check school. So for everyone who is like, oh, where did my son? It's in school. It's sitting right there. It's sitting right in school. Just go check your inbox.
Yeah. Well, I already emailed Denise Pegram. You got yours. I just sent it in your email. I hope I said your name right. Sorry.
Thank you. Doesn't matter. Appreciate you.
I emailed it to you, so you should have it.
All right, lady, then it's on you.
All right. I don't have anything else for you guys tonight. Thank you again for joining us for Sundays with TRM. We love having you here. Thank you for all of your participation. Thank you for showing up with us on Sundays. And we hope to see you on Tuesday for Color Me Calm, because we will be coloring again. And again, Tuesdays with Color Me Calm are just relaxation and conversation. That's what we do on Tuesday nights. No worrying about business and all the other things going on in your life. On Tuesday, all we do is relax and conversate. Okay, so come on over and play with us on Tuesday. Other than that, that is all I have. Thank y'all. God bless y'all and good night. I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye now.